Hi, you're watching the first video of Watercolors Made Easy with Karen Wheeler. I'm Karen, and I know that some people think I don't really paint, so this is everyone's opportunity to see that I actually do it. I'm working on a piece called Giant Bunny Sail, and it's not that the sail is giant, it's the bunnies are giant. This is a photo piece I put together with the help of my friend Bonnie Kelso because I'm horrible at Photoshop. And today I'm going to show you how I start an eyeball. There are 4 rabbits in the picture, and I've layered them so that the furthest one back will look a little muted and not so detailed. And I'm now going to start the second one. It will have a little more detail. And what I'm going to do is I just get any color as long as it's not black. And while I do sketch everything out in pencil, most of the detail and everything is by brush. So I'm going to draw out with my brush, which is it's so small I can't even read what size it is, but it's probably like a -5 or something, which means less than 5. What I like to do is sketch out the darkest areas, and I kind of got it right there, and I just do every color. I use one color just to show where it's going to get darker and darker. There. I try to keep it as close to the photo as possible, but I print the photo really terribly so that I have to make up everything. So it's kind of mine that way. And I still don't want this to be the brightest eye, but I do want the choice to have a white dot. So I leave it there, and then I have to be really careful. So if I paint over it, it's gone forever. The worst thing about using a little brush is they don't hold much pigment. I have to keep dipping. So it barely holds any. For the first time, I'm using Daily Rauner pan watercolors. And I always use arches watercolor paper. I like to use a little extra water because then it stains the outside line, and it looks like I outlined it perfectly when all I did was let the water disperse the pigment. The reason I like to go really slow with the eyes is you can always make it darker, but you can't make it lighter. I'd say 75% of my work is devoted to observation. I keep a good amount of looking at the original eye and making sure I keep it all round enough, because if I make a straight line where it's supposed to be round, it's very hard to correct, if at all possible. I actually just try to be precise for my own standards, not so much to copy the picture perfectly.